As the House bill that would allow Ball State University to run Muncie Community Schools is being reviewed by the Indiana House of Representatives, a question still remains. Has something like this ever happened before?
NewsLink Indiana's Tony Sandlaben joins us now with an answer to that question. Good evening, Tony.
Well, Alex, Sarah, good evening. Good evening, everyone. It was the late 1980s that a small city near Boston had financial trouble, an FBI investigation into its city government, and a struggling school district. A 20-year partnership was then established to help fix the latter.
If I were a member of an elected school board today, I'd be asking myself, what's my status? If somehow we get into trouble, are we going to have the Indiana General Assembly take over our district? I'd be bothered about that.
That was Representative Edward Delaney talking about a recent amendment to House Bill 1315 that allows Ball State to govern Muncie schools. This kind of college K-12 relationship has happened before. In 1989, Boston University, a private school, and Chelsea Public Schools signed a contract allowing BU to manage the school district.
The school committee invited us to come in their state legislation, giving the school committee the authority to bring us in. And we concluded an agreement where we did accept the responsibility to run the schools on a day-to-day basis.
Doug Sears helped oversee Boston University's school management team, and at one point was appointed superintendent of the district. The partnership lasted until 2008, just about 20 years. A big difference between what happened with Chelsea and what Ball State has planned for Muncie? The current school board. Boston University kept Chelsea's publicly elected school board intact. Muncie's would be dissolved in favor of one appointed by Ball State, something current MCS board president Debbie Fike is prepared for.
If our presence would inhibit positive outcomes, we'll resign.
Ball State President Jeff Mern sees this as an opportunity to enhance what is already being done in Muncie schools' classrooms.
The teachers in the Muncie schools are doing an excellent job. We want to support their efforts and enhance their efforts, not only in the classroom, but in that other time as well. So I think that's the way in which this can be more comprehensive as well as innovative and creative.
Doug Sears said the university added advanced placement testing, a new music program, and built new school buildings all in Chelsea. So guys, a little bit of a difference, but certainly some goals I think that Ball State can put in place for Muncie.
Now, Tony, I know that Muncie Schools was kind of surprised about this. Was there any dialogue between Boston University and Chelsea before they made this announcement?
Yes. In the words of Doug Sears, tons of dialogue. In fact, he said there was so much back and forth that if he were to go back and do it again, he actually would encourage less people from Boston University to provide their input because he felt like they really swarmed the district when they first started planning this deal. So certainly a different story than what we're seeing in Muncie right now.
Thank you very much, Tony. We'll be sure to be giving you updates as that story develops. That bill is currently under review in the Indiana House.